Greetings, everyone. I'm Zach James, StarScript CEO, and today I'm going to be going over our progress with phase 2 of development for StarScript. And this phase is entirely focused on productions. Productions are the entity that will hold your books, comic books, podcasts, music, TV, movies, visual art, and augmented reality or virtual reality experiences. In the beginning, a production will only be able to hold one type of medium. In the future, productions will be able to hold more than one type of medium. So, for example, if you have a comic book like this comic book here, Memory Man, and you decide you want to evolve that story into a movie. And so now you have a movie called Memory Man and a comic book series called Memory Man. Both the movie and the comic book will be held in the same production. So let's go ahead and explore what a production looks like. You could see that this is just a preview here that just shows the title, who created it, a brief description, the medium, the genre, how many followers the production has, and this is how many subscribers the production has. So let's go ahead and check that out. And then here you could see that there's basically 2 comic books in this Memory Man series. You'll see other features here that we have subscription tiers. Now these won't be live yet to a later phase in development, but it's just to kind of show you that eventually people will be able to come onto StarScript, check out your production, what it's about, and then you'll be able to create subscription tiers that users can subscribe to and gain some type of access to these products that you're offering. So for example, here for $1 a month, they may get on-demand reading for 1 volume. So maybe they just get access to Memory Man or Memory Man vs. Mind Wiper for this $1 a month. But then if they subscribe to $2 a month, maybe they get access to all volumes. So they get access to both of these, and then they would get access to an exclusive updates group that is like a group that would be accessed in the Messenger or through the one of the comic book pages, which we'll see in a second. And that will be a group that's exclusive to subscribers of this gold tier. And then here, the diamond tier, not only do they get access to all volumes and exclusive updates, but maybe they also get early access to new releases. So these are just some ideas or examples of how these subscription tiers can be structured, but you will have the freedom as a creator of a production to sort of choose what your subscription tiers look like, what they're priced at, and basically what the subscriber will get access to as a result. And so let's go ahead and click on one of these. And so now we have a dedicated page for this particular volume of the comic book series, Memory Man. And as we scroll down, we can kind of see that there's some other features here as well. So you can have preview media, just like a slideshow or video. You can also, or you will also be able to make posts for that particular media. And you can also have community, as we talked about a second ago. So maybe you have a public group that it doesn't matter if someone is a subscriber, you've created a group for people to have discussions on your story. And then maybe for that second and third subscription tier, you have that exclusive group, which is here. And also you might have a private group for your team, your writers, your illustrators, or other people on your team that you need to communicate about production. So you may have a group for that as well. And then a profile page for a piece of media like this will also be able to feature the creators, and perhaps you are looking to recruit some talent for your production, and so you can also issue job offers, which is a feature that we've had before here, but now with there being an actual project that is going to be available on the app, you'll be able to kind of offer job opportunities for that particular project to recruit talent. So that's sort of kind of an overview of what it looks like. Now you can go back to the productions here. And again, let's say this comic book was to evolve into a movie. You might have another tab here called movies, and then you'd have the Memory Man movie down here. And you could, again, structure these subscription tiers accordingly. And then one other thing I wanted to show you is that we have this rating system. Again, this won't be live until people can actually read or watch your media. But the ratings, just as an example here, kind of pop out. So people can come here if they're checking out this this project and they are interested in reading this comic book series. Then they might come here to look at the reviews and then even subscribe from here. Also, we've got a subscription pop out. Now, as you subscribe to different productions or different media within those productions, all of that media will then appear in your library up here. So just imagine any other streaming platform like Netflix or Amazon Prime and how they have all this media. Now, most of that media you might not even be interested in on those platforms. With our platform on StarScript, you will only be seeing the media that you are individually subscribing to. So your money goes directly to the projects that you're interested in. You're not spending money kind of like on these broad subscription platforms that have all these different products, some of which you might not be interested in supporting, but some of your money goes there anyway. So here it's more nuanced and your money is directed towards the projects that you are actually interested in supporting. Now, the last thing I'll go over here is once you create productions and also you invite other team members to your productions and they accept, that those productions will appear for you and those team members in this tab here. So if you remember this old system we had where you just kind of added your production here, this is going to be phased out over time. So you're going to have plenty of time to phase these out. And just to know, something worthy of note is that if you are not a world builder, so if you just have a free account, you're only going to be able to create one production. So if you're looking at creating multiple productions, then you're going to need to become a world builder in order to do that. So anyway, so this section will end up being phased out. This is the old way of creating a production where you would just click add production here, put in your information, and then it would appear. It is going to be phased out for this much more robust system, which is this productions tab right here. You'll be able to kind of access all of the different productions, and then the ones that, of course, you are working on. Not only will you be able to click on the one from here and access it, but also go to your library and be able to access it through this My Productions button right here. So that's about it for now. This is where we're currently at. We're probably just a couple months away from releasing this for world builders to start testing. So feel free to discuss this. If you are a world builder, feel free to discuss this in the world builders group. We're going to be releasing this in the dev updates group, possibly the post feed, and maybe through email as well, so that everybody who is a user on StarScript, whether free or not, will be able to eventually see this. But initially, this will be just released to world builders. So, like I said, all discussions are open in the World Builder group. Interested to hear your feedback or if you have any questions. We are creating a platform that needs to be universal for these different types of mediums. So, there are some different, practices in each industry for something like music versus TV and movies versus visual art versus augmented reality and virtual reality. So our goal here is to create a system that is somewhat universal where all these mediums can be being marketed on the same platform. So thanks so much for watching. And really want to say a big thanks to everybody who supported the platform up to this point. We are very close at the time of recording this video to hitting 1,000 users. I think we're only like 4 away. So probably by the time you see this, we will have crossed that 1,000 mark. It's very exciting. We are taking that slow and steady pace with development, just to iron out all the different bugs and to make sure we make a really high quality product. So always curious to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for your early support. If you are a world builder, we thank you so much. It helps us so much when we're receiving funding for the app from world builders at this early stage. And if you're not a world builder, please consider subscribing. And also for everybody, tell your friends about it. If you have other friends that are creators, help onboard them on this app, help make the community grow, and we will welcome them in. So look forward to the release, or the early release for World Builders of Phase 2, and we will see you on here.